I am Greg Stanton, Mayor of the City of Phoenix. Here with me today is our Police Chief, Chief Daniel Garcia, our Assistant City Manager, Ed Zerker, Councilman Michael Nowakowski, Councilman Danny Valenzuela, and our City Manager, David Cavazos. I opposed 1070. I opposed it when it was going through the legislature, and I oppose it now, not just because of the constitutionality issues, but because I believe that it is bad public policy for our city and our state. Today's Supreme Court ruling found that most of the enjoined provisions of 1070 are constitutional. In one portion, Section 2B, it found it not to be unconstitutional per se, but gave some guidance to law enforcement on how to implement 1070 in an appropriate manner. I believe that this guidance is likely very different than what many supporters of 1070 were hoping for. Today's decision by the Supreme Court is a reminder that we can't have a patchwork of state laws on immigration around the country. We need Congress to act now on comprehensive immigration reform, including passage of the DREAM Act, which is very important to this community in light of our demographic situation. It'll help our economy. We also need continued support for strong border security. Today's decision is a reminder that our state legislature needs to stop passing divisive laws. Instead, they should focus on the real priorities of the people of this state: jobs, the right kind of jobs, economic development, and of course supporting education. You know, regardless of today's decision from the Supreme Court, I believe that the spirit behind SB1070 doesn't represent the values of the city that I lead. The city I lead and the neighborhood that I grew up in West Phoenix, taught me that diversity needs to be celebrated. Diversity is one of the great strengths of this city. I believe it's one of the great economic strengths in the long run of the city of Phoenix. So instead of passing divisive laws, we need to make sure that all young people have a fair opportunity to graduate high school and move on to college, particularly in science, technology, engineering, math. We need a more diverse, sustainable economy. We shouldn't waste our time with things that divide this community. Instead, we should do just the opposite. And as mayor of the city, let me speak directly to any business entity that may be deciding whether they should continue to do business with this city or state in light of today's Supreme Court decision. Look, 1070 doesn't represent the values of the majority of people in this state. We are a city and a state that embraces diversity. We want your business. We need your business. We are ready to do business with you. So just because a few people passed a bill that is not reflective of the values of the state, don't stop doing business with this city. I think over time, if you continue to do business with us, you will find that the right values, the right priorities will come out of this. I'm an optimist, and I believe in this city, and I believe in the people of this community, and I do believe that moving forward, very positive things are going to be happening in this community, and 1070, I believe, is not reflective of that.